Alright, what's up guys? This is 6Blade now here, and today I'm gonna be talking about Chen. My previous video was on Simuro, and now I'm gonna be talking about this guy, Panda, Pandemonium or something like that. Um, Alright, so Chen, a lot of people build Chen in a different way, but this here is I think it's, well, Chen is really hard to play. That's what I can say, right? So whatever build works for you is fine. But I've been playing Chen for a long, long time now. Probably like 500 plus games on Chen. So I think this is the build that works for me, right? Um, Chen is that character that gets countered by like auto bruiser. People like Leoric, people like Sonya a little bit, and yeah, other bruisers, people like Raphael, kind of like counter Chen a little bit. However, like Chen, I mean, it kind of depends on your team too. Like sometimes when a bruiser get counter, right, all you gotta do is play safe and like don't go for that 1v1 most often, and just soak, right? If you are counter hard by the opponent team, all you gotta do is just play safe and soak, right? What I'm talking about is like on maps like Brass's Holdout, or on maps like Dragonshire, like where you have to like hold or node, for example, right in the solo lane. Like if you are countered, the best thing to do is to not feed, or to not like 1v1 your opponent like most often, because like you're gonna die and then like your entire team will start losing SP, and like all that time you will spend like waiting for your death timer to go out, and then like mounting up in your spawn and then walking back all the way to your lane to go soak again. Like all of that time is just being wasted if you like die and stuff. So that's what I'm talking about, like when I'm talking about like Chen flaws and stuff like that. Anyways, this here is a match where we didn't have a tank. This is a very interesting match, because like we have some really weird characters here. You see Zagara. A lot of people think she's retired, but she hasn't retired yet. She's still OP. We have your boy Alarak here, which is like in the right hand, he's a really really decent character. He's like a beast, but in the wrong hand, he's like dead weight pretty much. He makes the match even heavier to carry. Anyways, this is our setup here. So I am Chen, and I'm pretty much like the beefiest guy on this team, pretty much. And basically, I'm gonna be the tank, and Zoo is gonna be our bruiser, and our melee assassin is Alarak, and our range assassin is Zagara, and now our healer is Brewing. Brightwing here is a very strong character, so she kind of add a plus to our disadvantage of not having a tank, and whatever else we are lacking, like in soak, we have these two guys to like pretty much sweep the entire map for us, right? On the enemy side, they have Throw. I already reviewed this guy. He's kind of like a bruiser, even though he's a melee assassin. They got Stitches. Stitches, the fat dude with insane amount of health, hit point. He basically never dies. They have Rhaegar. You guys know Rhaegar got a rework, and people been picking him lately, so they got him here. And then they have Imperials, the Angel. And I don't know if he's an Archangel or whatever. You guys know he's a tank buster or whatever they call it. And yeah, and then they have Rainer. Rainer is basically supposed to be damaging the Immortal and doing insane damage to it. We do have a decent amount of race character on our team. I think we have an advantage when it comes to racing the Immortal. So let's get into it. I don't know if I should like just talk about a match and then talk about a build later, or if you guys want to like. Actually, I'm just gonna put both in the same thing. So Alright, here we have Zoo. This is a decent startup to his build. He go for the backlash where like when his shield expires, it do 12% of the enemy hit point. That's a really decent. That's what I pick. We have Zagara here. I don't pick this. I usually pick the either the passive thing where like range minions or whatever is that is next to you like does insane amount of damage. But she's going for like the like drops, infestation drops and stuff. Alarak here, decent pick on level 1, and I'm going for the global quest. I don't know about these guys here. Alright, I just got that kill there. Alright, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain what happened. Alright, so match starts off. Right now I'm not really strong, but as you guys can see, before I do anything, before I engage anywhere, I usually stop and take a drink. That way I get a little bit of shield and I can mitigate some of the damage that is coming onto me. Anyways, Imperial's Intel here, and he died. This here is a low elo, and these guys think because we don't have a tank, they can just walk all over us, but that's not gonna be the case. Alright, in top lane here we have Troll and Zoo. Zoo is actually losing to Troll, surprisingly. But yeah. Okay, so somebody's supposed to be doing camp by now, but it's okay. We have Zagara. Our soaking in late game is gonna like help us catch up, so doing camps is not that important right now. And she's actually doing siege damage to the turrets here as we are around here, so my goal right now is to like defend her, protect her. And anyways, it looks like they are doing good, so I decided to do the camps here. In the early stage like this, I can do camps without a lot of punishment, like taking a lot of damage from the from these guys, but they cannot do it because they don't have shield, obviously, so I'm gonna do it for them. Frost checking the camp here. Zoo is coming back. Looks like the Bruiser are doing pretty fine. That way we're able to capture this gold camp here. I'm looking for an ambush. I know I can engage onto these guys because there's a camp coming outside as well with me, so that's in additional damage and stuff. Anyways, it's 2:22, right? 2:30 is when the Immortals timer is gonna start counting down. So 2:22, I basically head out to the Bruiser camp and start doing it. My allies here are doing pretty well. Zagara is out of mana. She gotta retreat. There's an engage from the Imperials there onto the Alarak. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Imperials is really good at setting up. Like when he sees you, like there's nothing you can do, and he's a really nice character. Like if you know how to play him. These guys are starting that Bruiser late. I've already started my Bruiser. My Bruiser is going out, and the good thing about my build is that look at my hit point, right? My hit point is like 20-25 ish, right? If I get a single blow, I'm going right back to like 80% of my hit point recovered. Right, so with this Chen build that I'm playing here, it works in every single scenario, every single situation, and yeah, that's why it is the best Chen build in the game so far. Anyways, these guys are hard engaging onto us, trying to get some picks here, but it's not working out for them. And yeah. So the race is happening now. Zul goes back to clear. Zagara is with him. We don't have enough damage DPS to put onto this Immortal here, so there's a chance that we can lose it. But instead of them racing, they actually came to us to fight us. Again, like they think because we don't have a tank, they can just walk into us and bully us, but that's not happening. Like they are just getting picked off one at a time. And Zoo and Zagara are gonna race this thing down. We're trying to kill that Stitches there, and we lost the objective because of it. But it's fine. Um, this is like the first objective, so it doesn't matter if we lose it because we can just kill it fast. It doesn't do enough damage anyways. I'm gonna engage onto these guys. I'm gonna stick onto them with my brew, slowing them down, spraying them, igniting them, and we're able to get those kills there. Frost, what's that? That's Rega. Rega is caught out of position and he's gonna die there. I'm waiting here for an ambush. I got impatient. I should have waited a little more, but as you guys can see, Alarak has an insane burst damage potential. We're able to get throw from like 100 to like 0 in like 30 seconds. That's crazy. Alright, Imperius coming from the back line here. He's gonna get trapped by the Zul. There's a teleportation coming out from the Birdwing there. She got caught though and she died, sacrificing herself for Zul there. Anyways, that's one of the things I was talking about. Like when you're playing Birdwing, like it's very important to know like when your allies should die for the mistake they made and when you should try to help them out. Brightwing could have lived there, but she decided to help him out in a situation where he deserved to die. He obviously saw Imperials and he just stayed around there and he got caught. So if I was that Brightwing, I would have just stand around and just wait for him to die or whatever, or escape. I want to risk my myself in that situation. And that's the difference between a good Brightwing and a bad Brightwing. Like knowing when to assist your allies and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm getting my quest little by little. I don't know how many. I got 7 right now, 7 globes. And until I get all my globes, I'm going to be playing safe relatively. And Zagara got caught here. And she's going to die. Alright, so when you're playing a mage, this is how you should be thinking, right? The more mana you have, the more aggressive you can be. The lower your mana gets, the more passive you should start becoming, right? Zagara in this case, she had like 0 mana. She had like, her hit point was pretty low, like 50% hit point, and she was like, I don't know what she was doing. Like basic attack from Zagara does nothing. So I don't know what she was doing up here, and that's how she got killed. So if you are playing on mage, your main goal is to manage your mana and know when to retreat. Right? You don't have to fight them. Like there's no objective going on, nothing like that. So yeah, she deserved to die there. Anyways, we're gonna check this camp down here. In the top, Troy is like, I don't know. I don't think he's bullying the Zul there, but you know, he abandoned his turrets and stuff to go get some camps, and Zul did some insane damage. You guys know, like Zul can just clean stuff up. Like he's one of the best wave clear champion. So cleaning this camp up is not gonna be any problem for him. Anyways, Imperius probably dove us again and died. Alright, anyways, in the top here we got Zul again against Thraw. Oh, insane damage from the Thraw there with self-healing. I don't know which ability that was. But yeah, you can't underestimate Thraw though. He got some insane bursts too. Anyways, I'm gonna peel this Thraw here from the objective. Brightwing is like hopping all over the map. I was like 4 hit points and she's still spacing onto me. Ulting onto me. Alright, so we won't start attacking these guys in moto. They're gonna engage onto us here. My backline is getting shredded. I start ulting. on barrel. I'm hitting the stitches back there. He gorged the Alarak, but he's not able to like take him to his ally because I pushed him all the way back into our base. Zul got caught out here. He's gonna back out. Alarak's ult right into them. Insane damage burst going onto the Rainer there. Rainer is gonna back out. I see they are backing out, and I go ahead and engage onto them. That was a silly mistake from me, and I died because of it. I thought I was gonna get some follow up there, but you know, it's okay. That was my fault though, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, this Alarak is shredding, bro. Like he's just like deleting these guys. I got a 0-second cooldown now. I can come back to the fight. Sun engage. Oh, coming onto the Alarak there. He's gonna back out. An ultimate coming from the floor here, slowing everybody down. The Immortal is gonna stun the Alarak and he's gonna go down. Our healer got gorged. She got pulled into the slow. I start ulting immediately, pushing them all around now to kill my healer. Stages is all the way in our spawn pretty much. I'm gonna trap my my brew onto him and ignite him. And in the background here, Brewmaster is getting chased as well as Lou. I got engaged onto by the Imperials there. You seen damage coming onto me. I got saved with my Immortal stun going out there. I look at the Immortal hit point difference and I know that I can raise this because these guys are not trying to kill the Immortal, they are just attacking. And so I'm gonna try to raise it. I'm the only person attacking here though, so I don't have enough damage to kill this thing in time. And my backline is getting shredded by the Imperials there. We got 4 people attacking this Immortal, and I'm the only person racing on the other side. Like 1% and 2% difference, bro. I could have killed that stuff, but yeah, 4 guys against 1. That wasn't fair. Anyways, I start ulting here just so that I can buy time. And the scene ultimate comes from the zoo there. Poisonous damage going onto the Stitches. Stitches is pretty much dead right now. Ooh, look at that damage from the Alarak there, guys. Nasty burst damage. Oh my god, this Alarak was a beast, guys. Erased. Wait, let me replay this. Yo. Alright, my Immortal is dead. I see them coming here. They're waiting for the globe. I start ulting them, pushing that Stitches back. Okay. Imperials engages onto the Bright One. She could have died, but the Stitches gorge her, which pretty much saved her life. Zul ults, poisonous damage going all over. I slow the Stitches down because he's like the closest to my allies. I'm peeling for my allies in that case. And I call him Alarak just like ulted in a straight line, bro. Like that was too nasty and too fast for me to like show how it went. But anyways, that was a really decent play there from the Alarak. Actually finishing his quest there too. And Zul got 2 kills with that ultimate. And I was able to kill that Rainer with my kick. Anyways, like one thing I wanted to point out in this fight is that a lot of people like doing team fights, they don't like to focus tanks, like because you know tanks are supposed to be like the beefiest and all that stuff. But sometimes it's actually okay to like focus the tank, because like these guys are just characters. Like anybody, if like 5 men focus one person, that person is gonna die. Even if they don't die, they're gonna take like insane amount of that hit point as damage, and they might have to like back out of the fight and stuff like that. So yeah, so I was pushing the Stitches back there into my allies because I knew that he didn't have the fart ultimate. He had like gorge and stuff, so I can push him into my ally and know that like he won't like start CCing them and stuff like that. So that was the reason why I did it that way. Also, I knew that like it been a while since like they ulted, so my allies actually have that ult up. So like the amount of damage they will be doing at that point will be super high. So I kind of like trusted them in that case. Yeah. Anyways, Thor is gonna kill our healer here. I'm gonna kick him, ignite him, and we can finish him up. At this point, this is my build so far. I have like eight eight gloves. Um, at level 4, I have deadly strike as my main DPS pretty much. So flying kick no longer costs brew. Additionally, it deals. I mean, its damage is increased by 125%. While Chen has shield 45. I mean, from 45 brew. Basically, whenever you have shield, you can cast your kick, and it won't cost you any mana and stuff like that. So I'm gonna come top here. I know that our immortal. I mean, we don't have the immortal. I know that my allies are doing fine, so I'm gonna stick with the Zagaria. She's very squishy after her update, so yeah, she's gonna need some protection. In the bot lane here, we got some insane damage going from the zoo there. Imperial is gonna get rooted. Ooh, he got pulled back by the Ala right there. Insane damage went onto him. Like he went to like 10% hit point. Zoo got gorge, and there was an ultimate coming out from the Zoo before he got gold, so he was pretty much safe. And Stitches pulled him back. There was no burst damage to follow up with that, so he just walked away. There's a root going on to the Stitches here again. Oh man. Imperius is dead, so they don't have a hard engage right now. And Stitches Gorge is out, so he don't have anything to do setups with, so we're just gonna take this fort and just walk away. Anyways, here I am. I'm just doing my same rotation that a normal bruiser would. As soon as I know that the immortals are about to spawn, I'll go to the bruiser camp and start doing it again. And like doing like simple stuff like this, like getting your camps before objective, like these are the things that you can do in lower elo to like win most of your matches. And I think that's the difference between my team and these guys. Look, their bruiser is on like 2 minutes and 50-second cooldown because they did it late. My bruiser just came out right before the objective, and I was able to take it right away. All right, so in comparison, I have more passive damage going onto their side of the map than they have coming to my side. Like while we are competing on this bus, like on this immortal, like I don't have to worry about my lanes because I have these guys. I have my bruiser pushing the lane for me and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, you guys can see that one of my ability actually allow me to share my shield with my allies. I'm gonna start peeling for my allies here. I don't know, am I finished my quest yet? Yes, I finished my quest now, so I can be more aggressive. You guys can see here, I'm like jumping all over them. And Imperius does insane damage. Anyways, he's gonna get picked out here though. I'm gonna body block him. And we're gonna get that kill there. Oh, Zagara got picked out too. And I start ulting immediately. It's a 3-on-3 here. I mean a 4-on-4. And we have a lot of damage. We're able to take them out one at a time. With the Alara getting double kill there. I'm gonna slow the Stitches down, ignite him. He's moving super slow. I'm gonna give my allies some shield. And we're gonna take him down. So basically this objective is ours now, and we can allow like 2 people to attack it while we go and like force them to defend that keep. Imperius is coming out here. Imperius is very dangerous, but we are fine. I already finished my quest, so I got like insane durability. I'm gonna give my ally some shield here while he does some siege damage. And I'm fine. Look at that, guys. I'm gonna start ulting, and I'm gonna back out. My ultimate is the barrel, Wandering Keg, and this ultimate is really useful. Like it can save your life. Um, you can be in the enemy side of the map and they can like 5v1 you, and as soon as you know like you're about to die, you just ult. You can like travel all the way back to your side of the map if you use that ult. And apart from like setups, that's what I ult does, and it's actually the best ult among the two, pretty much. In top lane here, we have our Immortal pushing as well as Zagara, and with her is Alarak. Alarak is charging up his ult. Is he gonna? Nah, he's not gonna use it. Alright, in the bottom lane here, my allies, we've actually taken down this keep. I'm gonna start ulting, like just being super annoying. I know we already won this match. And because I finished my quest, like I'm all over these guys. And I don't really care about how much damage they do to me because like they can do nothing to me at this point to kill me. Apart from like me getting too cocky and dying there, but anyways. Yeah. At this point now we are like almost level 20 and they are still level 16. So we are about to get our final ability. And they are like how many points? Like three levels away. So that's a huge difference. And all we gotta do is snowball this fight and just keep them busy. Like just feed them camps, feed them minions. Just keep them busy and stuff until the objective comes up. Broadway is gonna get gorged here. I don't know what she was doing. And she's dead. Yeah, we don't want to be making those mistakes. Stitches. And that's what I was talking about in my review the last time when I was talking about Stitches with the hook and stuff. Like he got like insane potential for setups. And here I was pinging, you guys can see me pinging them to leave. They could have survived if they left, like passing up there. But they decided to go back, and instead of one person dying, like 2 people died. And yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I came in here, ignited the Stitches, and we were able to get that kill. Oh, insane damage going on to the Zagara there, but she was able to finish the tour off before she died. Impures is against me here. I got insane damage with my kick. That buff, I do 125% damage when I kick people with my shield, so he pretty much got one shot at there. And Chen got some decent wave clear, as you guys can see. If you know how to drop your brew in the right places and ignite the minion waves, you can clear them pretty fast. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get this camp here. Brewmaster is doing PP damage to the Immortal, getting stunned and stuff. She's pretty much AFK in my opinion right now. But she does 0 damage to anything. Alright, I'm gonna get this camp though. I'm gonna start backing down here. Alright. Okay, so this is a personal thing that I do most of the time. I like to be a distraction. I know I'm like super high level right now, and I know I have like an ability advantage over them. So I'm walking into their spawn, like making them turn around and like try to attack me because they think I'm gonna kill that, destroy that core. But I'm just trying to keep them busy here so my ally can get that objective. And it seems to be working because I got like 2 guys on me right now. In the background here we have Alarak against Thrall. He got pullback. Oh, he had an ult. Because of that, Alarak become unstoppable. He got hit, but the damage was too much. He's gonna go out here. I came in too late. I started ulting, and my ult wasn't enough to save him. I'm just gonna walk out. Um, my passive, like, it's a movement speed. That's one of my abilities in my build. So if I don't have mana, I move super fast. If I have mana, I regenerate my hit point. So that's a win-win situation there for both. I'm gonna die here. Anyways, yeah, I was able to pull them away from the objective though, so that's fine. Anyway, this is a big map, so like a lot of stuff are happening right now. But basically, what I did was I kept track of my camp timers, and doing team fights. I peel for my ally. Doing objective, I try to become a distraction for them. And whenever I felt like somebody was in danger and I could save them with my ultimate, I started to ult and stuff like that. And that's how we're winning this fight. And also, this Alarak here is an MVP because he's doing insane damage and basically like carrying us pretty much with that damage output. The motor is gonna go in here hitting the core. The core shoot is it was at 90%, so it went out. Alarak is gonna space in here, doing some damage. Zagara is gonna get that kill. Right wing of Z onto the Alarak there, heal him, saving his life. Alarak ults, get that kill onto the Rhaegar. Yeah, Brown's gonna get that assist onto the Rhaegar there. And he's dead, and we won that match. Zagara MVP. Alright guys, let me talk about the build. Alright, so this is the best build for Chen. Level 1, what you want to take is freshest ingredients. Increases the healing duration of regeneration globe by 150%. And the quest is after you gather 15 globes, it reduces the cooldown of your shielding ability, like your D, 45 brews by 2 seconds, and 50% of the shield that you get from like drinking, it persists indefinitely, so it lasts forever pretty much until somebody take it out. Next thing, at level 4, you go for Deadly Strike. Flying Kick no longer costs brew. Additionally, its damage is increased by 125%, while Chen has a shield from 45 brew. Basically, this, you don't even have to like drink for the full duration. You just drink a little bit and then you kick, and that kick will do insane damage. Yeah. And what else? Brewmaster. Brewmaster you get at level 7. While at or below, while at or below 50 brew, you gain 25% movement. You get 20% movement speed. While at or above 50 brew, you regenerate an additional 43 health per second. This plus the regeneration from the globes, the passive buff from the globes, is gonna give you insane regen and keep you in fight where like people have to like back to their spawn in order to heal and come back. Like you will just have to walk across, find a lane, kill a minion, get the globe, and you back into the fight. At level 10, you get an ultimate. There are 2 ultimates for each characters pretty much. I think Wandering Keg is the best because you can do setups with it. If you get ganked, you can just turn into a barrel and just roll your way out of there. And it's just a best all-around build, all-around pick for an ultimate. So roll around inside an unstoppable barrel with 70% increased movement speed and 25 armor. dealing 140 damage to enemies in their way and knocking them back. It lasts 5 seconds, which is pretty decent. At level 13, you get a additional benefit from like going this build, which is like they call it enough to share, pretty much. 45 Brew instantly grants Chen a shield that observe 427 damage. That's a huge amount of shielding right there. And each seconds it grants ally it gave them shields, and this shield has the potential to do to observe about 332 damage. And the longer you drink, the higher it goes, up to like 996. So basically you are basically a tank. Like you can like observe insane amount of damage, save your allies and stuff. And like, you know, that situation like where like you can where like you wipe your enemy teams and you like have to like race to their core and stuff. Like in situation like that, like you as Chen can go to the core, let the core do damage to you, and you can soak all that damage, and you guys don't need minions waves and stuff to like soak the damage for you guys. You can just go there and observe all that damage and just destroy the core. Like you don't need minions pretty much. And I've seen myself a lot of the time doing stuff like that, like taking out forts by myself because I can just shoot and just like observe all that damage. You have combo strike at level 16. I've tried like using the other abilities that like reduce your kick cooldown. I don't really like it though, because like you have to do something to get reward from it. When you have combo strike here, well, like the reward is already there as you fight pretty much. So every third attack against the same target deals 75% bonus damage. That's huge. While Chen has a shield from 45 Brew, and for 2 seconds after he gains 35% attack speed. That's huge also. So like you are getting two things in one as your reward, and pretty decent. Like this, you can you can get camps pretty fast with it. You can clear minions waves. You can finish kills pretty fast and stuff like that. And you can race pretty fast with it as well. Energizing Brew. This ability, like I don't really use it that much, but it's a really decent path to go. Like I pick it like all the time, but I don't use it that much because like I don't drink all the way that much. Alright, so I mean sometimes I just forget to do it. Alright, so if Chen channels 45 Brew for its full duration, right, you have to like drink all the way. Then he gains 20% bonus health and 20% bonus damage for 25 seconds. That's a long time. Like you add a 20% bonus damage to the 75% bonus basic attack damage. Like that's an insane burst. Every single hit that you hit somebody is like an insane burst damage, and then you add that to your flying kick. Like you can like one shot squishy like Zagara for example. Like you can one shot them. Tracer, like you can just kick Tracer and like slow her and then like just basic attack her to death. Like you can drop kick a lot of people like with this build pretty much. So yeah, this is the build. This is my build that I've been using after a long time of using Chen. Now the only thing I've really been trying to work on is like going against my counters. Like a lot of people counters Chen, and like you know, like part of being a good player is like knowing how to handle like your counters pretty much, like people who has an advantage against you, right? So that's what I've been trying to get better at, just understanding what I can do instead of 1v1ing those who counter me and like can defeat me easily. what I can do around that to like actually win encounters and stuff like that. So yeah, guys. If you're going against people like Leoric, for example, like Leoric that can just leech onto you and start like observing your hit point and like basically like increasing your health while he does damage to you and stuff like that. If you're going against people like that, you want to like fight closer to minions and stuff. So when he like attach that stuff to you and start draining your health, that you can jump onto the minion and the distance is gonna be a little bit far, and you can walk away and like try to detach the stuff that he put onto you. If you're fighting people like Sonya who can like do the spinning stuff and like start doing lifesteal, like insane lifesteal, healing yourself from you and the minions, you try to fight away from your minions so that she's not like healing too much and stuff like that. And like instead of fighting her, you can actually kill her minions and stuff like that. So, and if you're going against people like Artenis, what you want to do is like you have to fight pretty much like you have to be super fast. It's gonna look like a clown. Like you have to fight like murky, right? You want to jump onto Artenis, do some damage, and then run away. And then when he's like going back to fighting minions, you want to jump onto him again and fight him, and then run away. It kind of looks silly, but you are literally like doing damage and just walking away freely, and little by little, like you are reducing your hit point. And before he know it, like you just jump onto him, burst him down, and yeah, you take the lead pretty much. It's a lot of stuff like to fight against your counters, but if you play Chen for a while, you might actually find out stuff that I actually don't know about. So feel free to leave comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time I make a video. I think I'm gonna make a video on Probius. Probius got a rework, and yeah, I've been playing Probe a lot lately, and I have a decent amount. I have a decent win rate on him, and I think my build is the best build. So I'm gonna be sharing that build with you guys up next. So peace out.